Hey everybody, on this episode of TTS Today, I'd like to introduce you to a new feature of the sales analysis section of TTS called Sales Budgets. In Sales Budgets, we give you the ability to forecast a full year of sales that you can associate with either a vendor as well as an outside salesperson. Once you have this budget created and saved, you can generate reports either using the standard sales analysis reporting or the executive sales reporting that will show these budgets. So you'll be able to view where you are based on your budget that you've created earlier. So let's head over to the Sales Budget tab in Sales Analysis. Okay, so the budget feature can be found on the Sales Analysis tab under Sales Budget and Sales Budget Input. So you're introduced with a very simple screen where we're going to choose our vendor, a sales year, and a budget year. So I'm going to go from last year to budget for this year. Outside salesperson, you could leave it as all, and it will budget for all salespeople. I just want to budget for myself. So once you click Get Data, it's going to get the data based on your sales year. So this is year of sales for 2023. Notice I do not have a budget in here yet, okay? And it's showing me the three sales customers that are under my particular name. So this is distributors that have had data within the past 2 years. Notice Best Electric has zero data, dollar amounts, but at some point in the past 2 years, probably prior to 2023, I had some sales data. That's why it shows up on this list, okay? So the first thing we look at is forecast full year. Since we're in the middle of the year, okay, we give you the ability, I'm recording this in July. Let's go back to June. So I want to forecast a full year from June. So if you look at our example here, sales through September, it's dividing 12 divided by 9, which is the month for September. It comes to 1.33. If I do June, that's where I want to forecast it from. It's going to be 12 divided by 6, which is going to be 2.0. Once I hit Update Sales Table, what it does is it updates the year sales in this screen. It's not actually changing the data of your sales data. It's just doing the budget sales data. So I want to pick a percentage based on a full year, which I am forecasting as these two amounts here. So let's do 15%. So I can just do 1.15, update budget. It'll give me, so now I have my budget of 15% of my year's sales in 2023 that I want to show on my reports. And until I click Save Update, you can make changes to this. And you make changes afterwards. Like again, it's just making saves to this budget table. So I'm going to do Save and Update. It will give you a summary of what I just did. So notice it dropped off that $0 amount. We're not concerned with that one. And it's showing me what the budget's going to be. So the next step is going to be headed over to the reports under Sales Analysis and take a look at reports for that particular budget. Navigating to the Sales Analysis Sales Reports Detail Report, you'll notice that everything is the same. The only change we've made is a budget button. So it's an option. You don't have to show budget if you don't want to. So I'm going to select budget. I'm going to select the salesperson for this example, and a vendor. And let's start with sales report. So the report looks exactly the same. The main difference is going to be your last two columns. You have the budget dollar amount that we calculated using the previous screen and the percent budget. So based on a budget of $1,782 and current sales for 2024, it's telling us that we're 86% on the way to our budget versus Steve House A is only 2%. Okay, and it gives you a total. So if we go back and let's do the budget for a sales report for 12 months with the same criteria. So now it gives us the budget for the 12-month report, same budgets, and it shows you the month-to-month sales. In this case, is our only have data in January. So we can actually go to the executive report, which will give you summaries of all this data. So a vendor sales summary. So all I'm going to choose is just the vendor, choose my budget, and click on vendor sales summary. So I did add others into this list. So that's why this number is different. This is giving you a total for NSI New, which is my vendor for all customers and all salespeople. We go back to executive and I choose the salesperson summary. We can actually limit that to just Steve, and you'll see the same data that we had for previous reports. So that is all customers for Steve in a total amount, and it's giving you the total budget there. And that's it. So budgets, nice feature we've added to TTS, simple to use. And it's available now. So any questions you have, you can certainly ask TTS today at tradetechsolutions.com. You can always give us a call on any features of TTS. And also, if you have a question that you want answered in a video format, send it over to that same email address. Again, thanks again for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.